Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you how to make a 3-point turn using one-handed steering. In this video, I'll be going over the basics of using the palming method, which is a one-handed steering method, for making 3-point turns safely, effectively, and smoothly. Now let's get right to it. First and foremost, I should say this: you should drive with two hands and steer with two hands as much as possible. But there will be situations in which you have to steer with one hand. So it's important to know how to do both: steer with two hands and steer with one hand. And that's so that you have a versatile set of driving skills that you can use in any given situation to get you in and out of that situation safely. All right, so here's my left hand. I'm going to put it on the steering wheel, gripping the 12 o'clock position, which is the top center of the wheel. Now, if I want to turn the wheel using the palming method, I'm going to open up my hand like this, and I'm going to press into the steering wheel, and I'm going to use that pressure to turn the wheel to the left. And as you can see, my hand is rotating on the wheel. My hand is staying in this position like this, and the wheel is turning. So my hand is rotating on the wheel. Now I'm going to turn to the right, just like this. As you can see, I'm literally putting my hand, using the pressure to turn the steering wheel to the left and to the right, just like this. Now the great thing about the palming method is that first and foremost, it gives your shoulders a nice little workout, but secondly, and most importantly, it allows you to steer quickly. And when you're making a 3-point turn, you have to steer all the way to the left and all the way to the right, and back all the way to the left. So with that being said, you want to be able to do it quickly. This way it can, reduce the time that it actually takes to make that 3-point turn. So let's get right to it. I'm going to put the car in drive. We're going to go ahead. We're going to make a 3-point turn. We're going to start off by moving off on this street. I'm going to pull over just, 50 feet, 100 feet up ahead, and we're going to actually start the 3-point turn. So I'm going to put my right signal on, using one hand to pull over, just like this. Just a little bit of a nudge of the steering wheel to pull over on the side of the road. Now we're going to start the 3-point turn. Now I'm going to go through it relatively quickly, but I'll do it a second time so that you can really understand what I'm doing. All right, let's get right into it. Left signal goes on. I'm taking my hand, using the palming method, to turn all the way to the left. I've already checked for all traffic, pedestrians, cars, anything, and I'm good to go. Now I'm turning the wheel all the way to the left, and I'm proceeding to this part over here. I'm stopping before I hit the curb. Right signal goes on, put the car in reverse, use the palming method to turn the wheel all the way to the right, and I'm moving backwards now. Come to a complete stop, put the car in drive, left signal goes on, steering wheel goes all the way to the left, and I proceed, and then I just straighten out the wheel just like this. Very simple. Now I'm going to pull over up here once again so we can do this one more time. Now, one thing that I am doing that I'm not explaining fully, because I wanted to do it relatively quickly, is that I'm checking my mirrors, my blind spots, and looking all around the car. And I'm looking way down the road this way and way down the road that way to make sure that it's safe to do so. So within the 3-point turn process, you want to make sure that it's completely safe to do so. You should never start or finish or work the 3-point turn during the 3-point turn if it's unsafe to do so. Like right now, there's a car, a truck, it looks like, making its way down the street. So I know that it's not safe for me to complete a 3-point turn. I mean, I could probably complete it if I wasn't explaining it. There's enough time because the truck is still pretty far away, but with explaining it, then obviously, I'm not going to have enough time. So after this truck has passed, I'm actually going to do it one more time, and I'll try and explain it with a little bit more detail, because it looks like I'm going to have quite a bit of time. All right, my left signal's going on. I'm looking up ahead down this way, looking for traffic. There is a delivery truck there. I'm not sure if it's going to be stopping or making its way all the way here, but there is a delivery truck there. I'm waiting for the delivery truck, and it looks like it's pulling over. So now I see there's no traffic there, no traffic behind me. I've checked my mirrors, checking my blind spots. My left signal's on, the car's in drive. Let's go ahead and turn the wheel all the way to the left and come to a complete stop before I reach the curb. And I'm still constantly checking and scanning down the road, okay? Come to a complete stop before I hit the curb. Now I'm putting it in reverse, putting the right signal on, steering all the way to the right using the palming method, looking down the road, checking my mirrors, checking my blind spots. Now I'm releasing the brake to move backwards, and I'm stopping before I get to the curb. Now I'm putting my car in drive, putting my left signal on, looking down the road. There's a car there now, so I'm going to proceed using the palming method to steer through the 3-point turn, and we're good to go. It's literally that simple. That is how to make a three-point turn, how to do a three-point turn safely and effectively using the palming method. It's very simple. It's a very simple process, and I really hope that you have enjoyed this driving lesson. Use one-handed steering effectively, and you can make three-point turns and turn the wheel really quickly using the palming method. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know what you think as a comment down below. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.